Well, it's time to do another watch giveaway on my channel, and as I always do with all the giveaways on my channel, is that I try and find a watch that is worth giving away. I want you to be watching this and thinking, wow, that watch is awesome. I want it in my collection. I'm going to enter this giveaway, and that's exactly what I have done this time because I've gone looking within a price range that I can afford because I'm going to be paying for this watch myself. And I just couldn't help myself coming back to a watch that can be purchased on AliExpress. I wasn't deliberately specifically looking for a watch on AliExpress, but there is one watch that I've been talking about a lot lately, and I've been talking about it a lot because it is rather amazing, and I think it's the one that I want to give away. Hello, you're watching James. My name's James, you're watching me, and I am talking about watches, and I'm talking about a watch that one of you is going to be able to win. This is my latest subscriber giveaway, and I do these for two real reasons. One, because I want to give back to you and say thank you very much for all the support, for all the views, for all the lovely comments that you guys leave. But of course, I'm also slightly trying to incentivize some of you who are watching that haven't subscribed to my channel and get you to subscribe to my channel. Now, for me, honestly, the subscriber numbers doesn't really matter too much. However, companies who reach out to me with all these interesting and very cool watches, I think it matters a little bit to them. So the more subscribers that I get, the more likelihood I get to have access to more and more interesting watches, which means I get to wear them, but then I also get to share them with you. So it's a bit of a cycle that I think is worthwhile. So if you guys can subscribe, I can get some more watches, I can then feature them, and I think everybody wins. But today, I'm going to be giving away a watch to say thank you and to incentivize you guys to subscribe. And as I always do when I try to pick a watch to give away, I want to do something that is, well, interesting, special, and a little bit different. Something that has a bit of wow factor. And I don't try to buy a watch from AliExpress for this purpose, but there is just generally a couple on there that just represents not just good value, but some amazing designs. And I've kept talking about a watch from Sugez or Sagez, I'm not even sure how you say it, but it is a bronze pilot chronograph, a mechanical movement, which, well, it's a beautiful looking movement, but it's also a beautiful looking watch. It's a watch that I have owned in the past, and even recently I've bought the same watch in a different variation, which costs a lot more than the chronograph, so I can fully recommend it to you guys. So if you guys don't actually win this watch, and I hope somebody does, of course, but if you don't, I'm going to leave an affiliate link to this watch because even if you don't win it, it's one that is worth considering. But it is a watch that I'm actually not going to purchase until the winner is announced because there are a couple of variations of the watch. I personally think this granulated black dial, the one that I had owned, is my favorite version of it, but there's also a sunburst sort of dial variation of it. So what I'll do is when I announce it, I'll talk to the winner of the watch and I'll say, which version do you want? And I'll order it for you. But there are a few conditions, and there is a slight little thing that I need to say to my American viewers because I want you guys to also be able to enter this competition, but there's a few hurdles at the moment. So how are you going to win this bronze pilot chronograph? Well, first of all, you need to be a subscriber. So please hit on that subscribe button if you have not already done so. You also need to give this video a thumbs up. And I noticed that with some of my giveaway videos previously, I think people may have forgotten to do this. I really do need that little thumbs up thing. It's part of the YouTube algorithm, and I don't like playing into YouTube algorithms, but this is where we're at. So please, thumbs up. But of course, you need to leave a comment in this video because that's how I'm going to choose the winner. Now, I'm going to choose the winner at about the end of December, so you need to keep an eye on my channel, and you need to keep an eye specifically on my community posts section because I'm going to post the winner there. So I'm not going to tell you an exact date, and I'm going to get you to keep checking my channel And one of the reasons I'm going to do this is to make sure that you have actually subscribed to the channel. But those community posts that I release, well, they should pop up on your subscription feed if you have subscribed. But also the comment that you leave, I am going to do a little thumbs up and a little heart to it so you know that I've seen it. However, I'm not going to respond to it because there has been a few scam attempts to try and get money from you guys. So if you get a response saying you've won, that's not how you have going to have found out that you've won. I'm going to release that community post. Now, those of you that are in America, at the moment, there are some hurdles with both postage and costs. So all I'm going to say for you guys is that I want you to enter, but if you are the one that wins this watch, well, perhaps please be a little bit flexible with me about what we end up doing. Maybe I'll buy the watch but then hold on to it for a little while and we wait for things to settle down. Or perhaps maybe we look for a watch that's available within the States, maybe from Islander Watches or something like that, and we'll get you a watch, but please just be a little bit flexible with how we do that. There are issues with postage from Australia to the US at the moment, and those added taxes and tariffs, well, I'm paying for this. There's only a certain amount of money that I can put towards it, so I can't justify that. And I certainly don't want you paying any money. This is going to be a free watch for whoever wins, and we'll make sure that watch arrives, but please just be a little bit flexible with me. Okay, so keep an eye on the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Please do leave a comment. I would love to both see those comments, hear those comments, read those comments, but also I'm going to be using those to pick a winner. And yes, in about December. So keep an eye out on my community posts on YouTube and it'll pop up with the winner's details. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to giving this watch away. But until then, I've got a couple of videos you might want to watch next.